Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to JB Trading News. My name is Johnson Salami. Today's date is 19th day, August 2026. I hope you're having a lovely time and I hope you are really enjoying your week. Yes, today's is midweek edition. So first one is wage increases. Awards eroded for subsidy savings, says Taiwo Oyedele, the finance minister. That is him, yeah. So he was once the chairman of tax reform, and then he's currently handling the finance of the national Nigeria now. He's claiming that the wage increases already eroded, meaning that it affected, it packed all the savings. So that means there was no savings. He also made a claim that it was not enough. The money that was generated, that was being generated from subsidy, was not enough to even pay the salary. That is to show that what we are getting from the God, what has done to our savings is that the only savings can only manage the subsidy. So what happened to the other development? So that's the reason that they are borrowing money up and down to build road, to patch road. And unfortunately, most of the roads are not yet done completely. Some of them are just like 5 to 3%. For example, Coastal Highway, Lagos to Calabar Coastal Highway. What has happened there? We are still hearing about they are still wanting to maintain that. So what are the developments? What are the purpose of this government? Despite the fact that the value of naira has depreciated because of the Tinubu's reforms. All these reforms about floating naira, and then what has happened at the end of the day? Unfortunately, this government does not care, does not know what they are doing. They're so clueless to the point that you wonder, are these people really know what's going on in this country? Because the value of naira cannot do anything because of raw materials very high for those who are constructing the building, those who are running business. Fuel price is still high. Let's look at what he said. The next one, it says that 3,000 liters reform saved Nigeria from 3,000 liters. 3,000 naira per liter. So that means now you should be thanking Tinubu's government. So the Tinubu government has done well. That is the reason why you are not buying fuel at the rate of 3,000 naira. And then the issue about 30 state salaries crisis that Buhari was going through. Unfortunately, the money they are still paying workers is not living wage. It's just like slavery wage. Money meant for you to go to work and come back, because at the end of the day, you will not have anything to save. That is just the pure truth there. So let's look at the Tinubu to address world leaders at UN General Assembly on September 2023. So September 2023 rather. So you're expecting him to go in the next month to travel abroad. So it's likely going and it's not the issue of CSU. The case files about the discrepancies and other issues that he has been hiding, has been grabbing to not leak to the public. Because if it leaks, it might either worsen his chance of becoming a president, to be legit president of the country, because what is submitted was not certificate that was legit according to the discrepancies. Because now it should go to CSU once you finish with this, and it should branch there. It's not far. It's not need to spend extra money to just go to the Chicago State University and then go and resolve the issues and bring the correct certificate, get all the documents he used to get admission, and then submit it to INEC, and then perhaps solve the issue. Then every time you can be talking about, if we not go to FBI to want to settle the issue of his case file related to drug lord. He has been known as drug lord according to this guy, the Reno Omokri, and then he has confirmed. Omokri said that he traveled to that place. So if Reno Omokri could go there, I think it's quality ambassador. So he should be able to go because he's alumni of Chicago State University. But the issue is that there's another case about either Chicago University or Chicago State University. So there's a lot of issues that are surrounding the case. So I think I hope we have time to resolve those issues, and then so that then we'll be clean, and then definitely that a lot of issues about primary school SAT and secondary school SAT, they're still there. So let's move on to the next one. This is judge me by result or throw me out, says Adebayo. So he's presidential candidate for SDP, Social Development Party, and he claims that yes, he has plans for poverty eradication and as well as security to ensure that he resolve those two major issues. So I hope that means he's talking about economy and social security. That is his agenda, his focus. Let's hope that he gets. I think he's a lawyer, so and I hope he will be able to perform well. And if it does not perform well, if he wins and then he doesn't perform, he says throw me out. Although Tinubu said something like that, but don't vote me the second time. So people are Nigerians are not voting Tinubu already. Tinubu currently now, and I hope he will not really give himself in. So let's look at the last one. US starting green cards rules with stricter public charge test. So cases are Nigerians and other countries that are on the watch list, they become more issue now to get a green card. So just because they will check your health, they will check your age, the other factors they're going to look at before you be able to get a green card. Because of expensive government, the government does not want to be spending more money, and then to take care of the immigrants and so on. A lot of cases like that. And later there was a time that they raised the issue of giving birth and then born citizenship, giving birth, delivery, is it birth? Yeah, birth citizenship. If you travel to the US and get birth there, that does not make you, your baby to be US citizen. So these are the cases that we could see that's going on. I hope Nigeria will get better, and then we become the giants of Africa that we have dreamt of, during the time of PDP. But now the APC has brought us to be dual of Africa. This is how I can go today. See you tomorrow by God's grace for another edition. Remain blessed.